They call me the Don, not saying that I'm a mobster, but lyrically I'll break your kneecaps while eating pasta. Got Ducktown, Atlantic City roots, but my casa and Galloway like Rodney Jerkins and Nookie Johnson. Grandma made meatballs, the only other option was the chip on my shoulder or a plate of Swanson. Grandpa on the porch smoking cigars to Sinatra while I plan to turn our shrimp into some lobster.
All right, what's happening? I'm here with Gutter Drunk. We got Will, Brad, Tom, Sean. They're all going to be here. We got some pizza coming too. This is their pre-Anchor Rock Club show, so I appreciate you guys coming.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Big shout out to you guys. So we're sitting down with Atlantic City's own Gutter Drunk. You guys are gearing up for a massive show tonight. How's the energy of the band right now leading up to this show?
We don't know if it's going to be massive. We don't know.
We don't know.
You never know.
But
You never know.
we are very excited.
Okay.
Very excited, and we're just going to go there and have fun and rock and roll and pretend like everybody's in their underwear.
There you go. There you go. It's nothing to you, right? This is a home court show. So, you know, Anchor Rock Club has been a staple for live music. Does it feel like a home court advantage when you're here? Like, does it feel like another day at the office?
How do you feel, Tom?
Nah, dude. It just kind of feels like home. You know what I mean? It's so comfortable, kind of.
Yeah.
It's always an early time, so it's always good.
Yeah. Now.
We really don't play anywhere else.
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
it's kind of like home.
There you go.
Or is it prison?
yeah.
You never know.
Too funny, man. So you're sharing the bill with Reckless Randy, Nara, is that how you say it? Nara.
They're gnar.
And Beverage Manager. So this AC scene is notoriously tight knit. What's your relationship with those bands? Is it a friendly rivalry, or is it just like one big family, or do you not really know them?
Yeah, so Atlantic, I mean, just not only the music scene, but Atlantic City's just so small
Yeah.
that you kind of just know everybody by default. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Reckless Randy, he's actually from like Philadelphia area, and he came down and I met Randy through skateboarding, and turns out that he's just like an amazing musician, and like writes songs that like I would listen to, like stuff that I like, and turns out like our buddy Josh is playing the drums for him. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
okay.
it's
Yeah.
like-
Everybody just kind of meshes. Yeah.
you know, and then Beverage Manager, that's our buddy Shiggy Livin's band. This guy, he's like a grom. He's just like, you know what I mean? He's kind of just that young little puppy that we had like hanging around, you know, because we're old, you know. I'll be 36 in a couple days, but Shiggy's like 21 maybe, and he's just out of his mind. And like he's helped us out a bunch, you know, and he
That's
started
awesome,
this
man.
band. He put himself on the bill.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
And then
It's happening.
Nara, they invited us to play a show down in Wilmington, North Carolina, and it turns out we have a lot of fans down there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, the place was packed.
What's right on the shore?
Yeah, and
You know what I mean?
we went down there, and like all those North Carolina guys were like singing the words to our songs. It was mind-boggling. So we know that generally when we play this Christmas show, like we have a pretty good turnout, and we were like, you guys should come up from Wilmington, North Carolina,
Yeah.
and play the show with us, and we're gonna show you like the real Atlantic City, you know.
There you go. There you go. So we are going to get into like our age a little bit later on, but I have to know, like, just like starting from scratch, like, how did you get to the name Gutter Drunk? Like, it's a very specific name, but was there purpose to it? Like, how'd you get to that name?
Yeah, so like,
Come on in, man. Just sit right over there.
Brad.
Pizza guy.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny. I was actually sitting in an AA meeting when I was like my early 20s, and this old guy was talking about his alcoholism, and I really didn't want to be there at all. I was like kind of like forced to be there, and he's like, I was a gutter drunk, and I was like, me too. And at this time, I was like newly sober and I was out of my mind. And like that's when I was writing all these songs. And right when he said that, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be my name.
Yeah. Because I was curious, like where your life was at that point. So was that like that was a rock bottom point, or you were on the up?
No, I was on the up. I was
Yeah.
on the up for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
when I was like mangled, you know, and like just making a ton of bad decisions. And like during that time, like I really wasn't doing anything else
Yeah.
but like getting high and doing drugs and drinking. Like I didn't have time for music. And when I got sober, I was just like, oh wait, what are like some things that I used to like to do before you getting all larried up?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me play guitar. You know, this is cool. I forgot about this thing. And yeah.
So where are you guys at? Like after the the inception of the band and processing through addiction, like where's the band at now in 2025?
Right here at Tom's fucking
Not gambling.
podcast, you know?
Not gambling, right?
Not gambling.
Not
No,
gambling.
We're all cruising along. You know, we've it's been a long journey, really.
Does the music feel different? Like there's less struggle in it, maybe?
The new music for sure. Yeah.
A little more fun, a little more up.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's not bad anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like frick, like this is like now. I mean, for me,
You're having fun, man.
I figured out how to have fun.
There you go. There you go. So, going from acoustic to electric, there were times in the past when things were a little bit more stripped back or acoustic. Now you've got this polished, like full band. You've got this sound with Brad and Sean in the mix. Like, how did that evolution come together? Did you purposely get louder, or did it just happen that way?
The truth of the matter is this: I wrote these songs on an acoustic guitar because I didn't have an electric guitar.
There you go. We just needed to know.
Yeah, and,
we just needed to know.
Yeah,
The louder you play, the less you can hear.
There you go.
we're polished, all right.
Yeah. Too funny, man.
Start recording with us.
Yeah, right. You're more polished though, for sure.
Yeah, for
The music sounds great, man. So Not Cool Never Was. Like let's discuss that. Let's talk about these new tracks. Not Cool Never Was dropped earlier this year. The title feels very like self-depreciating, but also like defiant. Is that Gutter Drunk's ethos, like owning who you are, even if it's not cool? What does Gutter Drunk stand for?
I think you probably nailed it right there. Just
Yeah.
like nobody's trying to be anything they're not.
That's right, man. So I want to touch on a track, Bong Shop, Sword Shop. That title alone like deserves a little explanation. We could probably do a whole podcast on that one. So talk to me, like, I want to hear from each one of you on this one. Like, what's your story behind it? Who wrote that song? And what's the story behind it for each one of you? The video is great.
That's all Tom.
Okay.
Tom is my confidant when it comes to pretty much like if anybody has to be responsible,
Yeah.
it's Tom. Tom's like the responsible one. He's also very musically talented and he's very artistic.
Yeah, Toms usually are. You know.
Tom yelled at us today.
Toms usually are great.
Yeah.
But so
Be on it, dude.
yeah, Bong Shop, Sword Shop, we wrote that song together in a few minutes.
Okay.
It really came together super easy. I was my buddy CJ Suey. We were hanging out one day and he said it. He was like, "Oh, you know the Bong Shop, Sword Shop up on the boardwalk?" And I was like dying laughing because I knew exactly what he was talking about. Like that was always like my favorite store. Like
Yeah.
growing up, you know, you're on the boardwalk and you're kind of not allowed.
Oh, there's crazy stuff. Yeah, there's crazy stuff, dude.
Yeah, it's all the stuff's in the song.
That's right. I've seen it.
I knew the Bomb Shop Sword Shop from when I was a teenager, you know? And like you didn't want your parents to know you were smoking weed and stuff and you're sneaking around. So I just got my driver's license and I always drive my boy up there. So we'd buy like shitty bongs and things like that. And they happened to sell weed out of the back too. So it was like a one-stop shop for everything you need, you know? Get your weed, get your bongs, get your swords, get your condoms, whatever you need.
Allegedly.
Boner pills and
Allegedly.
Oh,
Well,
goodness
I
gracious.
purposely didn't say the name of the shop. You know?
Allegedly.
There you go. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Well,
Dude, whatever.
how about you, man? You got any story behind it?
I don't know, just growing up in Atlantic City and Ventnor, right? Driving over to, they're not driving, but skating down to those shops when you were skating down to those shops when you were really young. I don't know, just being derelict little kids going down to these shops and like seeing the sex dolls, like the bongs, the knives, and like trying to buy them off these Indian guys, and they were just like, nah, not having it. And then like, that was just it. That was like yeah, dude. Eventually,
You were going to the wrong one if they were not trying to sell. That guy would sell you his socks off his feet, dude.
I was like 10 years old. He's not selling
Yeah.
10-year-old.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked about that song, but I am curious, like, is that how all songs come together? So, for example, like bringing a skeleton of a song together, like, are you just jamming out until something sticks, or is it more collaborative? Like, how are most of these songs put together? I know you guys will keep it real. Are you just jamming until something sticks, or starting with a skeleton?
I think realistically what happens is like we'll get together, we'll have band practice, and we'll like kind of play songs, and then while I'm trying to tune my guitar, Sean won't ever shut up, and he's always like I'm trying to tune my guitar, and he turns his amp up and he's playing, and I'm like, wait, hold on, that was actually really cool. And then like, oh, what are you playing there? And then like I'll start messing with it, and then Brad will come up with a bass line, and then Tom will like get the drums going and stuff, and then we'll have like the music, and then it's almost like, oh wait, well, how does this song make me feel? You know what I mean? And then like
Then you write the lyrics to it, yeah.
or maybe I'll have something that
Okay.
I've been thinking about.
A little freestyle.
Well, yeah, I mean, is it ever really like freestyle, like off the top of my head? No, I think I always have just like I'll be working and like thinking about something cool. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, that would work, and then I'll try to make it work with whatever these guys have. You know what I mean? Or vice versa. I'll come in with something, and these guys will be like, oh, how about this or how about that? So it's definitely
Collaborative. Yeah, definitely collaborative then.
Yeah.
So back to the local scene and inspirations. So the AC vibe, it's like super unique, right? We've got casinos in the boardwalk, but there is like a real grit to our local neighborhoods that tourists don't always see. So how does living in this area like specifically shape your sound? Could Gutter Drunk exist anywhere else?
I think Gutter Drunk does exist everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But could it have been formed anywhere other than this area? Or is it really unique to this area? Because I hear some inspirations in your songs, but I do think you guys have a sound that can't be replicated, you know, from outside the city.
That's pretty cool. I don't think so. I think just being here, we're built different.
Yeah.
Atlantic City,
Yeah.
we're different creatures. If you go anywhere else in the
We're
world,
definitely creatures.
like like people, you go anywhere else in the world, and people they just hear your accent,
Yeah.
and they think you're a mutant, and the grit, and you know, like a couple blocks that way, you could get shot,
Mm-hmm.
and then a couple blocks the other way, like you could get barreled out of your gourd surfing. You know what I mean? Like it's the ghetto by the sea.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a fork in the road. Like, which path do you want to take?
Mhm.
You gonna take
Mhm.
you want to go to the beach, or do you want to go to the back blocks?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Now, was there anyone specifically that inspired you before I go into, you know, how you inspire others? Like, was there any bands that specifically inspired you growing up, or that you have like an affinity to? Any local or national?
I don't know if I could think of one specifically, but I mean, just music in general inspires me.
Okay.
And like, I don't think that anything anybody does musically is original.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's only
Mhm.
7 notes in a musical scale. You know what I mean? And it's just like,
We're all growing off of each other.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I wrote these songs, I swear to God, I thought they were gonna sound like Minor Threat. you know. And
Oh,
it
okay.
sounded like the Backstreet Boys. So
There you go.
like,
That's a win.
yeah.
So if there's someone listening right now who like wants to, dive into this space, what's like some advice that you would give them? And if we have some unsung heroes in this scene in South Jersey, who are they? Maybe you want to give them a shout out. I know you mentioned a few people that are on the bill with you, but is there any others that maybe we didn't cover that you want to show some love to?
I think getting into the scene,
Yeah.
just avoid all gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
If your band's dressing up, you're all wearing tuxedos and stuff.
Mm.
Not so cool. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I see
Yeah.
people dressed up like that. I'm like, you guys don't dress like that every day.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm a professional hater.
How about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Unsung heroes?
Yep. I'm gonna have everyone go around.
There's this there's a hip hop pop sensation that not a lot of people know about. Local legend. Nobody really knows who he is, but his name's Peachy Keefe. Super talented, super heartfelt. The guy writes and records and what's that word? Composes and produces everything himself. Check out Peachy Keefe. But the Wash Ups, they should get back together. That's my favorite band in the
They
world.
should, yeah.
Unsung heroes. I feel like if I don't mention people, then they're gonna be mad.
No, I feel you on that. Yeah.
You know. But
How about you then?
I don't really have anybody like no shout outs per se, but if there's anyone out there who like wants to be a part of the scene, wants to join the scene, like just do it. Kind of where I feel like they could be intimidated kind of or scared, nervous to actually like jump into it, but I feel like just always remember, be yourself, have fun, and like who cares, dude?
Yeah.
Just-
I mean, we literally are eating pizza in the middle of the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, dude. Just go do it.
You're
man.
living it. Yeah, you're living
Yeah,
it right
dude.
now.
Yeah, that's it, dude. Just do it, have fun, man. That's it.
I don't know. For me, all the unsung heroes, right? It's like all the Groms in their fucking rooms right now,
There you
practicing little riffs and doing what they're doing and sucking and keep pushing through. Because I remember when I started playing guitar, I was trash, and here we are, almost 15 years later, and I still fucking suck. So, it's just pushing through. Just like get through and do it. Like even if you suck, you're still gonna learn from it. You got to dig through the fucking trash to find the fucking gold, right? So like that's my fucking advice.
my favorite unsung hero is dead, and his name's Jim Shiv. No Comply, Atlantic City music icon. Go check them out. No Comply.
Yeah, I got a shout out for people getting into the scene. Check out CJ Suey's open jam at the Seed.
There you go.
I don't know how often they do it, but that's a good place to get started playing with other people and meeting people and all that.
That's where we found you.
There you go. All right, so we're gonna get into some like worldview here before we close out. Yep. So rock has always been like inherently political, right? Like, or at least anti-establishment. You guys write about like personal struggles in Pool Scum and like life on the fringe. When you look at the world right now, like outside of just music, what is the biggest thing that fires you up or pisses you off? And where does Gutter Drunk stand like politically when the amps are off?
So I think take your mic.
So I think what pisses me off is like the median house price back in fucking 1990 was $64,000. And here we are almost fucking 30 years later and we're at fucking $420,000 for the median house price. That's fucked up. So me, I work a fucking job, a corporate fucking job as a sellout, right? And I still can't even afford a fucking house. I'm going against everything punk rock is. I fucking put on the suit and tie to go to work, the whole nine. I know, I'm just bullshitting. I'm just
Yelling at you saying you needed to be more fucking professional, you idiot.
And now you're going live about it.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty punk rock.
Yeah, but like, dude, fucking everything sucks.
Well, listen, I grew up, my father was a drummer and he was able to afford, a nice size house with a basement so that his band could do practices and get ready for gigs in the basement. You know what I mean? That's the only place you could really play drums without pissing off the whole neighborhood. So, I don't know if you've watched any of my previous content, but that's kind of what my experience has been. It's like I've been at every one of my dad's gigs in every single casino in every single bar in this county. So I do think like it's a detriment for music because you can't do maybe what people were able to do in the past. Like, where are you guys jamming out? Are you in a garage, basement? Like, what's...
Yeah, we jam in my mom's garage.
Unfortunately, the whole
Season on something.
like the whole politic thing is like, dude, I don't watch the news. I don't read the newspaper. I don't even know, like, I don't know what's going on in the world. And this may seem cold, and I'm not saying that I'm the smartest guy in the world, but like, I don't really care about any of that. It's not even real to me. You know what I mean? I go to work, and I'm fortunate enough to do what I love to do and like get paid to do it. I pay my rent. I try to give my kid a good life, and like I hang out with my friends, and like we're just cruising.
Yeah.
All that other stuff,
Surviving, man.
yeah, all that other stuff is just, it's not even real to me.
Yeah.
It's all money. It's all politics.
You don't feel it. Yeah. It's like Alan Jackson had a line, "We were so poor that we couldn't tell."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The stock market fell, but we were so poor that we couldn't tell. That's the line. Yeah. Yeah.
No such thing as middle class anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, whether you have like a political stance or not, I'm sure you do have a message to the youth. And, you've mentioned seeing younger kids at your show. You're screaming lyrics. They're screaming lyrics back at you. Like, in that current climate, like, what is one message you hope those kids take away from a gutter drunk show?
Start a band.
Yeah.
Start 10 bands, you know? You
So
don't got to play in one. You can
there
play
you
in
go.
5.
Life's a garden. There you go.
Go outside, skateboard, go surfing, and when you're young, make sure you because you're gonna grow up one day and they're not gonna be there.
Even it doesn't even matter.
It's probably a better.
Yeah, it's probably a better 9 times out of 10.
So it's a fun
So
time.
go surfing, go skateboarding. Don't be scared and just.
All right. So where can we find your merch? Where can we find your music? Like, let the people know.
At the Anchor Rock Club. It's on the boardwalk, New York. You know where it's at. New York Avenue and the boardwalk right there. We got that. You can find our music on Spotify, and you can hit us up, and you can talk to us for free directly on the Instagram DM. Just message us and say, yo,
There you
you
go.
guys suck. Or, yo, you guys are cool. Or, yo, where can I buy a t-shirt? And we'll get back to you.
Maybe.
All right. Gutter Drunk live at Anchor Rock Club tonight. They're going to be playing real soon. So we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys coming in.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Let's finish that pizza.
Yeah, you want a piece?
Yeah.
Sweet. You want clean places?
Yeah, hook me up.
Yeah, from the curb we all began to ponder and think about all the music that we could conjure. Brutally being honest, soon you will see me conquer. No opportunity squandered, failure's the highest honor.